So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. We've got the visitors facing the home team.
Stay on him.
Here's Maladon.
Watch the screen.
Shot clock at 5. It's tipped. And here's Grant. Pass to Nunn. Nice move. And it's rejected. Here's Harrison. Here's Maladon. There's a screen. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the strike.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Pass to Grant. About a minute into this first quarter. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Here's Maladon. To the middle. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Here's Pleiss. Hernan Gomez on the wing. Grant outside. Here's Pleiss. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Maladon attacking.
Now, there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
They set the screen to the inside. With some arc. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Nunn. Driving to the basket. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Maladon. Pass to Njai. Out to the right wing. Here's Maladon. And there's the drive. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Outside Nunn. And it's off from three-point range.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in. Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now here's Grant. From the arc. And none is good for three. Nunn's got his third basket on the night right there.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's Maladon. Inside. Here's Njai. Back to Maladon. Here's Robertson. Three-pointer, no good. Now Nunn. Give him 8. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. So both teams changing it up here. And this is his second attempt at the line tonight. Here's DeColo. On the take. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The visitors with the ball. Leading by 5. Drills it from deep.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
With the drive. And no good. The dry spell continues. Here's Kaladzikis. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Here's DeColo. No points so far. Knocks it down from distance.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
The jumper from the wing off target.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Here's Laverne. Down low. That one goes. Count it. 1:19 left in the first quarter. Knocks it loose. Hits a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Ajinça. To the left wing. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Here's Kaladzikis. He buries it from 3. He's got 6.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the right side. Here's DeColo. 6 on the shot clock. And rejected. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. 17 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
To the paint. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
And that one misses. With one on the clock. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Pass to Kalaitzakis. And that one drops for him. Kalaitzakis has got his first bucket in this one. Here's Maledon. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside, Brown. Knocks down the long J. 9 points in the game.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. And you got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
18 feet out. And that one's good. Maledon.
That's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Pass to Brown. Right wing. Down low. Stripped it away. Here's Robertson. Off target at the rim. On the break. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. They set the pick. 5 on the clock. Second chance effort. Here's Osman. Offline with a 3. Here's Maledon. Give him 8 points now. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
There's the drive. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Out to the right wing. Pass to Harrison. Here's Njai. Here's Maledon. 10 points for him. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Now here's Nunn. He's got 11. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night. And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. Here's Maledon. 12 points for him. Inside. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Shot clock at 6. Here's Robertson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Robertson being aggressive that time, so staying away from the catch-and-shoot game and taking it at the defense.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Nunn. 13 points in the game. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Pleiss. Pass to Nunn. They swipe it. To the inside. Grant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Almost converts despite the contact. Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency. And they've capitalized well from the free throw line. Their percentage is impressive.
Here's Maledon. He's got 12. It's good. Maledon's got 14.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
And there's the screen. Here's Nunn. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here's Robertson. Clock at 6. Maledon for 3. The shot misses. Nunn with it. He's got 15. Ooh, poked away. Fast break. Here we go. Pass to Inja. Here's Maledon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over to the left wing. Out left to the wing. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Nunn. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
The home team calls timeout. Here's Nunn. He takes it in. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
They set a pick. Here's DeColo. A shot from the low post is good. DeColo's got his first points of the game. Now Nunn. He's got 15. Outside, Brown. Knocked loose. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Here's DeColo. Pass to Aginsa. Here's Laverne. 6 to shoot. Here's Aginsa. Nunn defends. To the middle. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Give him 8 points now.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Going inside. The 3. Offensive rebound. First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. A minute 20 left in the first half of this one. Lets it go from the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Oh, swiped away. And they're on the run. Up the floor. The pull-up jumper. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Osman. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Now, team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Brown draws the double. Over to the wing. There's a screen. No good from outside. Here's Laverne. Fires for three. Here's Agenza. The layup off target. Gets it off. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. They lead by 8. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Now here's Grant. To the wing, right side. Pass to Nunn. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's the break. Here's Laverne. No good on the 3. And they go to the intentional foul. Nunn with it. Boom! He jams it straight down.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Here's Maladon. Inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Terrific effort from him really all night. Yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
And here's Nunn. He's got 17. Inja grabs the miss. Here we go, one-on-one. It's his first trip to the line. First one falls. And he can't hit the second. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Nunn with a bucket.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Maladon. 14 points for him.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Outside Nunn. Here he goes. Misfire there. Now 7 for 11.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Out to the right wing. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Harrison. Takes the 3. Here's Robertson. Count that bucket.
Talk about the length of Robertson, and that time he uses it to great effect on the board.
Now Graham. Hernan Gomez on the wing. No made baskets yet. Oh, nice step back to create some space.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
The home team calls timeout. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
No good with a layup. Here's Harrison. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. So it's the home team now. 7-point differential. Back to Maladon. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. Misses the baby hook.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
From deep. Injai grabs the miss.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Pass to Harrison. Here's Maladon. He's got 16. That one goes in. Maladon's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them, but let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Goes back up. Down low. And he slams it in one-handed.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. That's tipped. Pass to Harrison. Back to Maladon. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13. A tight game here in Milwaukee. And that's an intentional foul. The home team on D. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Brown. Here's Kaladzikis. And the 3 off target.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
To the paint. Here's Ajinça. Here's DeColo. He's got 5. Clock at 6. Uncovered. The shot won't fall.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Now Grant. Now here's Nunn. Banked it in off the glass. Nunn's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And he drops the first. And he makes both free throws. There's a minute 59 left in the third quarter.
Hey, you got ball, you got ball.
The three is up. On target from range. Nunn's got 24.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. A minute 37 left in the third quarter. Hernan Gomez on the wing. Back to Grant. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Grant's gotten his second bucket on the night. Here's DeColo. Give him 8. Out to the right wing. Here's Harrison. Misses the jumper from the wing.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Here's Place. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
I'm open right here.
Right wing. 5 to shoot. To the right side. And the jumper from the wing offline. And the free throw, no good. "27 seconds left in the third." Grant outside. Here's Place. Pass to Hernan Gomez. To the inside. And he banks in the layup. He's got 6.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Doesn't go that time. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. They lead by 13. All right, we're going to step aside for... And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Maladon. The three. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
It's stolen. Lets the three fly. He can't get that one to fall.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Place. Outside for Grant. Clock at 4. Here's Nunn. Jump shot is good. Nunn's got 26.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Outside Nunn. Out to the wing. Here's Place. Sinks the tray.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Here's Maladon. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead. And these days, there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition. But, you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
Outside none. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And that one's good. Maladon.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Hernan Gomez on the wing. Pass to none. To the middle. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Maladon. Soft touch off the glass. Maladon's got 18 points now here in the second half.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Picked his pocket. Here's Harrison. Launches a three. He drops it from range.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Here's none. The rebound by Harrison. And they're pushing it up. Here's Maladon. Second chance shot. Pass to Njai. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Up until that play, his ball handling had been impeccable. He's given it up just one time.
None with it. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Here's Maladon. The quick look, no good that time.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. So it's the home team now. They trail by 9. From outside the arc. He can't get it to go.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Blocked. Outside none. To the left side wing. And here's Grant. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Maladon. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That free throw, no good. Good on the second one. Now none. Into the lane. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Grant outside. Here's the 3. And he can't get that one. Here's Harrison. Off the mark there with a 3.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw. Here's Grant. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. And here's the fast break. And it's good. 2 points. Harrison's got 5 points now this quarter.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Place. Back to Hernan Gomez. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Robertson. Oh, ripped away. First free throw is good. And that stretches their lead to 8. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 9-point game here. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Maladon. Down low. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Place. 4 on the clock. Back to Grant.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that narrows the gap to 7. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Grant outside. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Gabriel. 5 on the clock. He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point game here.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
The visiting club takes the win on the road.